Box 3116, 1037.
What's up, Caleb?
You're going to take your time to decon and restock.
Commercial Bird, 517 East 117, 517 East 117, Pleasant Avenue on the cross for Aldi.
Alright, almost arrived at the senior. I'm going to put you guys on the camcorder. Also going to turn that camcorder on. I don't think they're in the ambulance yet. I think they're about to come out of the apartment. Alright folks, anyone joining us, this is a individual that was shot. Initially did not know if he was shot. They did see a wound above his ear. We're not sure if it was shot. Eventually they determined, probably EMS determined, that this individual was indeed shot. As you can see, he was loaded into the ambulance with a stair chair. He was actually able to and they're now gone. Like I said, let me get this shot. They're gone. And they were able to stand up, and he was able to walk into, and I just missed the detectives. He was able to stand up and walk into that ambulance. Definitely conscious, alert, stable condition. 100% will not make the news. And ESU is leaving right now. I'm gonna get a wide shot and get out of here. And this is a story of just another guy shot in Harlem. 100%, like I said, will not make the news. That's my make an assumption here. But it was something where I was close enough, and I was not gonna ignore this job, especially when they rushed the bus. But kind of don't get it. Why would you rush the bus for an individual who's not critical? Well, that's how it is. That's how it is. You guys saw the victim, right? And the only reason why I made that victim is because he's not even critical enough for them to load and go. Actually, that was a load and go victim. But, he was on the 3rd floor, Whatever. Where are we at? 7th Avenue? Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard. There's almost like 10 syllables. They should have kept it 7th Avenue, right? That would have been much more simple. Alright, let's go back. Fires are down. Well, Manhattan South unit, they've been throwing us up lately due to high call volume. What do you mean throwing us up there? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. You relocated to Harlem, huh? Alright, let's get out of here. One last view of the RFPs. Apparently there's still 6 cops up there, along with the detective, the squad. Detective, squad unit.
Engine 11091, you're up. Engine 110-4.
But definitely nothing to worry about.
445 is back to 321.
I'm just glad that I had my 3rd-pound burger, and this is what... I can't find my piece of paper now. Never mind then.
7-6 Charlie.
7-6 David.
7-6 Charlie.
7-6
We listen to everything, but not usually EMS because, you know, all EMS gets is a bunch of sick and abdominal pain calls. In this day and age, though, it's not the worst idea to monitor EMS due to the COVID jobs. But you know what? I've had COVID victims on camera. They don't make the news either. Even the COVID victims don't make the news. You know, so it's like 99% of what I do during the coronavirus pandemic is just wasting my damn time. That's what I'm doing out here. I'm just out here trying to do my job, trying to justify my existence. When in reality, nobody gives a shit about 99% of the videos I'm submitting during the coronavirus pandemic. 99% of it is all YouTube videos.
That's off the East 175 Street in Clifton Place, reporting smoke on the 5th floor. That's a telephone alarm the box.
Who's snorting coke?
The address 1750 the Grand Concourse.
Thor?
175 and Clifton Place, reporting smoke on the 5th floor. Bronx to the 17 battalion.
It's busy on midnights or 4x. If you're talking to me, I want to say daytime seems more busy. 4x, yeah, I would say 4x would include it in the daytime, you know, but my tours typically are a combination of midnight and 4x tour. Depending, of course, on when I decide to start. This is Harlem, by the way. This is Harlem.
I'm getting oven fire, 1 Charlie, and smoke the rest of the way. Double, check it out, 84. 910-4, you're at the bottom, double 4 in the Bronx.
In front of the location, by the window.
Engine 466. Box 2921. 1. Engine 466. Come to the door, come on. 54 and see you, Mary. 910-4, stay in service now. 94. 94 engine up. 2507. Fire that sounds like an assault. Yeah, they were notified this was an assault a couple of hours ago, okay?
Thor, who is snorting coke? I'd like to know.
Dispatcher 150, the time now is 041.
Yeah, they just do. 1945.
781, just took another management.
Oh, this was one of the things.
Oh yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Thor, get the hell off my live.
309.
309, utilize universal precautions. I repeat, utilize universal precautions. We are responding to receiver confidence intake.
94.
Anyone who makes an assumption that I'm doing drugs on the job is a damn fool, because drugs are bad. Drugs are bad. Shouldn't do it. Okay. Okay. Drugs are bad. You gotta find a way to. Oh yeah, I did. I did the social distancing. The Jewish folks in Williamsburg. That's one of them. The last Corona story I probably sold was the one in Sunset Park. Sunset Park, Brooklyn, where you know, kids' soccer game was broken out by cops, as well as a live band performance. Well, based on how he's talking, you know, if you're talking about midnight 4x tours and all that kind of stuff, chances are that, you know, that's PD lingo, right? Now, if EMS, they don't say, excuse me, they don't say midnight tour, 4x, day tour, whatever. EMS says tour 1, tour 2, or tour 3. Tour 1 starting at midnight, tour 2 being the daytime tour, day tour, and tour 3 being the 4x tour. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Sicilian. But you know, that one video they were saying, and I'm gonna do an impression here. If you guys saw that video I posted on Instagram and on Facebook, first of all, it is Hashem who brings the coronavirus. Also, the coronavirus, it is for the Goyim. It is not for the Jews. It is not for the Jews. It is for the Goyim only. And smile, because Hashem is smiling down upon his beautiful people, and have faith in Hashem, because he brings the coronavirus. But remember, it is only for the Goyim. It is not for the Jews. Not for the Jews. I think this guy, I think there was maybe like that video was made in like England or something, because he had like this British accent, you know? He had this British accent. He was like, don't worry, the coronavirus is not for the Jews. It is for the Goyim. Remember that. Do all mean, mate. Do all mean. So, you know, but I think that, you know, maybe they live under a rock, you know, maybe they live under a literal British rock and don't know about other Jewish folks that got sick from the coronavirus. Maybe that's literally what's happening. I don't know, but that video was released, and I believe it is a legitimate video, because there are real Jews in that video speaking Hebrew or Yiddish, not sure. That 5G conspiracy again, I think it's pure BS, because if you think a cell phone tower is causing the corona and spreading the coronavirus, that is the most ridiculous thing. In fact, scientists have disproved that conspiracy theory. Look at the news article I posted. It's from the BBC, a reputable news source. Thank you, John. Do appreciate it. I probably made John probably helped me out more than that shooting story that I just went to, because you know what, 99% that story is not going to make the news. 99% guaranteed, 100%, because they're going to say, oh, it's just another guy shot in Harlem and it wasn't a 10-year-old girl. So yeah, not going to make the news. The last shooting, in fact, that made the news actually was a stabbing in a hospital, because one lady told another lady that to maintain her social distancing. So it had to be a coronavirus related stabbing. It couldn't be just a stabbing, right? So that's my reality right now. That's the reality of the news business right now. That's why I keep saying, crime's got to make crime great again. I had to take my jacket off. I do see emergency lights in the background, but I have no idea what's going on over there. We just might pass it though. Oh wait, I don't see it anymore. Oh, I gotta go Nightcrawler, huh? Yeah, that's all. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I see a crime and I see a perp, I will not hesitate to call the cops. I will not hesitate. That's definitely happened before. You know, because I'm not somebody who's gonna, you know, don't start no trouble. Just walk away, pretend you didn't see anything. If you see a crime in progress, why would you want to walk away or pretend like you didn't see anything? You want the cops on scene. You want those perps locked up, because, you know, I am anti-perp to the max. I hate perps. And I also hate the term snitch. I hate perp lingo as well. Someone once responded to someone saying snitch on, I think, social media, right? And he responded with, "What is that perp terminology? I'm not familiar with that." Amen. That's all I can say. If I was in that situation, you would want someone. Oh yeah, definitely. You know, like I've seen situations where man is assaulting a woman. Well, why is that happening? Because she's a woman, she can't defend herself. Whatever it is, you know, that's wrong. And you know what? The cops showed up, and they got him. That was great.
And TJ PA captain on scene with a male who's menacing with his scissors. Once again, this is unconfirmed. My service of one copy. I'm fine.
Branch said you copy 9-2, okay?
Well, I heard, what, it came out from a lab in China. I mean, I'm not 100% certain, but if China is responsible, you know, there needs to be consequences for them. Because the entire world is suffering if China is responsible. I saw something news today that most of the COVID in the United States originated from Europe and other places in the United States, not from China. Anyone that was asking about the 13, there was an unconfirmed 13, something about Apple Bank, something about somebody menacing. I'm not thinking much of it.
Aviation 19. You come up my directed 91, showing on another complex that I know. 10-4.
Oh wow, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, all I know is, you know, the whole vaping thing turned out to be something that was bad, right? After there's, you know, they were saying, oh, vaping's safe, and then, you know, then they were trying to get rid of the flavors. They're saying, you know, it gets kids started on the vaping, it leads them to smoking and all that kind of stuff, you know.
And it's 2222 East 1/8th Street. Avenue B is in Victor and Graveson Neck Road. Putting an order of gas coming to Edward. Brooklyn phone alarm, box 3313. It's 2222 East 1/8th Street. Avenue B is in Victor and Graveson Neck Road. Putting an order of gas coming to Edward. Time 0101, Sector 43.
You heard of a Harvard professor who sold the virus. That's pretty crazy. So, like, what did he do? He had the virus, he sold it. How much money did he make? Got me curious. If that's true, feel free to send me any articles and such. You know, I'm always, thing about me, I always got an open mind, you know? So I guess that 13 turned out to be nothing.
Company 92, Kate. Negative further about 586. Negative, no flight, unable to verify. 5, please leave at 1092. You're up to 0101, guys, 150.
Charlie, according Sound 4, 63. See the shop lot activation. 1802 East 54th Street. 1802 East 54th Street. Fillmore Avenue to Avenue S. 1 down, street level. 63 boy.
Gotta love riding the wave of green lights. It pretty much forces you to go 25 miles an hour. Oy vey. What's up, 19th Precinct RMP? How you doing tonight? They were sitting on the corner. I'm gonna get to your comments in just a moment, folks. I'm almost at my destination. Can I drive with no hands? Mostly my hands are on the wheel. Mostly. In very rare circumstances will I take both hands off the wheel. Very rare circumstances. Alright, let's see what y'all have to say over here. What I feel about de Blasio pushing back reasons for EMS and disregarding it, yeah, it's total BS. EMS definitely deserves a raise. Why should someone picking up garbage make more than someone literally saving people's lives? Doesn't make sense to me at all. Neither should they be starting at $30K an hour. I mean, $30K a year or something like that, right? Adam can drive with no hands down the road. Funny. It was vaping, not your standard nicotine e-liquid vapes. Look up Dr. Charles Lieber, will do. What's going on Avenue V and Graves Neck Road? I don't know. If you like, I can check. Give me a second. So, anyone asking about? Anyone asking about that Avenue V Gravesend Road? I didn't see anything. I just checked my sources.
And 30 Sergeant, you're also running that 30 boys.
Don't tell me there's someone else shot in Harlem. I do not need somebody else shot in Harlem. In fact,
just advising units 3-2, they haven't confirmed 34. Right, sir, foul condition, power 14011. Be advised. 572, I'll confirm EDP, 4th Avenue, 4th Street.
all right, so they're saying there's some kind of person shot there and there's some kind of crowd control. But my question is, are they all freaking out at the same location? Actually, this is the 30 precinct, not the 32. 32 is where that man was previously shot.
So 6, Adam.
not even thinking about or feeling about going there, or feeling like going there.
Plaintiff proceeds to state that 124
Number 534, I have ESU being requested at 5000 Broadway. Cause of West 212, West 213 to disconnect the car alarm.
Yeah, I really hope nobody else is shot. Unless there was 2 people shot, then it might make the news. Hazard pay like military. I agree. Hazard pay for EMS. Yeah, definitely. That would be a great thing for EMS. And, because, they're the ones putting their asses on the line, getting exposed to COVID. I definitely agree. STGU. I can't say your name. Sergeant Goo. Sergeant Goo. What's up, Fluffy the Fluff? Fluffy the Fluff. That rhymes. That rhymes. Somebody asked if I was snorting coke. Incorrect. I am drinking Pepsi. That wasn't me singing, by the way. I think EMS part of the FDNY uniform status like NYPD, FDNY, and sanitation department. I gotta read that one again. I don't think EMS is a part of FDNY have uniform status like NYPD, FDNY, and the sanitation department. I'm not sure what I'm kind of not sure what you mean by uniformed, because I'll give you an example. When Arroyo died, when she was killed by that skeleton EDP perp with her own ambulance, the funeral was as uniformed as it could get. It couldn't get more uniform than that. There was quite a funeral that I can recall, at least. You're saying they're not city? Yes, they are city employees. FDNY EMS are city employees. In fact, even even if let's say you work for NYU EMS, you're still going to get an FDNY shield number so you can log into the system. The voluntary EMS units, such as the ones like, NYU, New York Presbyterian and such, they're the ones who aren't the city employees. FDNY EMS, they're part of FDNY, city employees, get city benefits. EMS considered uniform status. So I don't know what uniform means. They all wear uniforms, but I do kind of get what you mean as far as, when you say uniform status. However, what does that technically mean as far as the differences? That's what I'd like to know. Do they not get a proper funeral or burial or whatever? What are the other differences, right? I know for NYPD, for example, the civilian NYPD employees would be considered the NYPD traffic folks, right? Or maybe, let's see, like the tow truck guys, NYPD tow truck guys or something, right? Yeah, that is correct. The ones that work for the hospitals, definitely they're not FDNY city employees. The ones that say FDNY EMS, they are employed by the city of New York. And they do have unions, like you're saying, right? Union, there's an FDNY EMS union.
Be advised, disregard, 13 Freedom had an EDP, they canceled the EDU.
Anyways, folks, what I am gonna do is play with my new tripod. I gotta get familiarized with it before I roll on an important job, and I am unfamiliar with my new tripod. It's more of like the fluid head on the top of the tripod, and it has adjustments where I can make the panning or tilting super buttery smooth, and super stoked to be using that. I might even practice it on the lights in the Empire State Building. I'm not hearing much about this shooting in Harlem, the second shooting. In fact, I'm gonna upload this Harlem shooting right now, so you guys can check. No, I already have an existing tripod, which is the K tripod I usually use anyway. But I bought a Manfrotto fluid head, which makes it much more smooth. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm gonna upload the that Harlem shooting, and check that out when I do. Take care, folks.